I realize
after I left high school, I moved out and everything, and I was like, you know, maybe I search behind that.
Well, neurological disorders can be kind of ability.
Okay. Does this have to do with your final guess?
Okay.
But yeah, my things when I'm
Isn't fun.
I never would have guessed.
Oh.
And do you have many limitations?
My personality, I'm gonna
But that
paint this disability in a really bad light.
Or just your heart?
do you laugh when you're nervous?
Yes.
You're not gonna ask about the chair, huh?
I am.
It has to do with like one of my body systems.
Got it.
Personality disorder.
When did you
Cure your endometriosis.
What is that?
Borderline person.
Do I take the medication to make the world comfortable?
Or do I
not take it?
Because that'll cure it too, which is also not true.
Wow.
Yeah, because endometriosis.
Can you just hold your horses? And that's kind of how I feel.
Triggers, which I didn't even know that
I
I
imagined. So I'm so grateful. Thank you. I guess that's true. That's fair.
I don't know. I never have, but it is something.
Is it in your muscles? Oh, you're wheelchair bound. Have you been this way your whole life?
Say no. I can do anything I want to do.
Nice to meet you. Is it more of like an internal?
Just affects how.
How's it going?
Good.
Good. So nice to meet you.
If you don't remember.
Thank you so much.
Really?
I thought.
Television, it really.
I mean, I would be like, what the fuck?
Does that affect your daily life? Your daily life?
Because of it, I don't really do much.
Tachycardia syndrome, which basically
Oh my god. You. So tell me how your disability affects something.
It's an internal thing.
What do you do for work?
What do you know from TV and movies?
Just the way it's depicted, it's like, you know,
I have cerebral palsy, which is commonly abbreviated CP.
how does
Until, I see a psychiatrist at the VA hospital. And
Yeah.
I tell them, this is because of this.
Don't work well for me. I end up with.
I thought I was just going crazy.
It's happening now, but yeah, I have severe anxiety.
system is my okay. I want to be right. I'm so blanking on the word, it's like hurting my feelings. Okay. I don't know. Give me an example.
That
When you were younger,
Severely.
do you feel like people
You do hear a lot of jokes from comedians, from Thai.
how's it going?
It's good. I don't want you to be nervous.
the onset only happened my senior year of college. So
I like being alone, but I also like being with people, so that's what I would think.
I mean, I do have anxiety. It's kind of a part of it. I have BPD.
Bjork, what was your name again?
Evelina.
Evelina. Beautiful name. All right, so do you not have social interaction?
Very, very little.
Upright, my heart rate goes up really fast. So that's why things.
Oh. Okay, I got nothing, dude. I'm guessing stuff, so I can blurting out random stuff. Not at all. Like,
I'm holding back.
Have a problem with your spinal cord?
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
Conditions aren't very common.
It's called.
Is it important to you
I've left jobs because I just get too overwhelmed.
that you get it right?
No, but I feel like I know this one for the first time. That
Basically me.
so you have a hard time walking. This is, but I can't remember what.
I get anxious, and so
Do you consider that a disability?
How do you do voiceover sitting down? I wasn't aware that I.
Yes, I think that's.
I mean, it affects my life, but I guess I just feel like some people have it worse.
And so, pregnancy, hysterectomy, which was like, I was shocked. Medical professionals don't even know what it is.
I'm sure.
Uterus.
Oh,
It grows on the organs outside the uterus.
that it would be like really hard.
And the sun is coming through the window just right, and it heats the side of my face. I'm back in it.
It's pain.
Let's start with your social interactions.
What social interactions? Mostly, but there is a lot of fatigue.
Any different?
Were you teased when you're from a chair? What?
I'm gonna.
I love to go to the movies, but I don't go by myself. There's nothing you're gonna ask me that hasn't been asked or said.
Professional goals.
Why do you have a chair? Hi.
I have multiple disabilities, so
How does it affect your work? Hello. A little. Hello.
Hi.
I'm Bjork.
Using my transport chair, it's a lot easier for me to go out and do things.
Right.
Second is
With your disability or commonly to you. I'm sweating, I'm much. I think you had it since I started this whole thing. And so I feel like,
It's just my disability.
whew, okay.
This is stressful.
Like, yeah, I guess. Hello.
Keeps me away from a lot. Like,
I guess the top 3 would be something called postural orthostatic.
Hello.
Girl who was told to get pregnant. A lot of women, when they're pregnant,
It's so good to meet you. Your whole life is what I mean.
There was a small window where I was able to walk.
It's kind of a question of
Because, and I don't, what?
this is still being told. In fact, I've heard about an 18-year-old.
Nice to meet you. I'm Bjork.
If I'm driving in the car,
Doesn't cure endometriosis. There's no cure.
That's crazy.
It will.
I felt like I was pretty uneducated on like just different disabilities, and
Effect. I'll like patch.
Men do not.
yeah, you're right.
oh, I did.
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
Oh,
I have physical triggers, which are
PTSD.
Chronic fatigue syndrome. And then the third one, you probably know of narcolepsy.
Thank you for sharing. Just I can't get over that. Like it's completely
different.
different. From what I.
Thank you for coming out. I'm proud of you. Good job.
If I hadn't spent my entire life in the medical system and somebody just sprung this on,
My tick's a little. When I leave here, I'm gonna let loose.
You're not hurting my feelings.
I would have never.
Every side effect. And so,
I mean by this way or
Have you not been able to walk?
This is not inside.
These kind of prohibited my
a lot of the stuff that it affects is like my balance, like sometimes my
what do you?
secondary.
Have the necessary organs for this to happen to them.
Is it endometriosis? Because I know there's
so yeah.
some lady bits. Did I guess you right or wrong?
You got me right.
Right.
They think that if you have a baby,
so like when you were saying limitation,
I kind of prefer to isolate myself.
say yes. And the reason it's a little unclear is there's not a ton of research.
Got that. So did I guess you right?
you did guess it right.
I was born with spina bifida.
That's what I thought. Why do I have to stand for this long, you guys?
I had until late last year. So
You prefer that.
Yeah.
What is your name?
Carolyn.
Carolyn. Okay. Nothing. What is your disability? Sharing. I'm nervous and I'm anxious and this is a lot. Or thought with what I know from TV and movies and all that stuff. Find it all? It does. Just has a hard time communicating.
And then my other favorite is have a hysterectomy.
I'm kind of all over the place and I kept trying to kill myself, which
In me, and so I just never considered it that.
They're like almost limiting you.
So I'll have really good days, and then other times I'll have really bad days.
But I've always had a disability.
Nervous. I guarantee.
Just like being in that environment, I feel like can cause stuff, but I don't know what I'm guessing.
Today we're playing.
My hands will just like randomly stop doing.
Makeup and I do.
Of some of the stupidity that you encounter.
Oh, I work and
it's because of this.
Thank you for. I feel like I learned a lot.
or things like that.
Is it something that only affects women? I think I know what this is.
So, I don't know what.
Of pain. Just get tired or.
Loud noises, and then I have subconscious.
I'm Rachel.
They often don't have as many symptoms, mostly because they're not.
You know, if I'm
Light.
Oh, is it Tourette's? It's just.
I am a mechanic now.
Where did you used to work before?
I
I
was.
don't know what this would be called, but maybe your nervous system.
I've been living with this for like 38 years. It's like going to the movies, for example.
I don't know. That's still my final guess, just because I don't know. Okay, so I know I got you wrong.
No,
It doesn't necessarily mean that I feel like I'm unable.
being at home can cause PTSD.
I think because there is a stereotype around it.
I'm Bjork.
I'm Lonnie. Nice to meet
Nice to meet you.
Able to do things.
Sorry I didn't even get close.
You're totally fine. It is. That's not like the primary system. It's like this.
Because I've been kicked out of a theater before. Medications.
You know, it's like they put those limits.
I'm a voice actor. Get a lot of, how do you do makeup?
On the cycle.
My name is Bjork.
Do you know what you're doing?
Afghanistan.
Wow.
So for years,
I'm comfortable.
Well, thank you for educating me on that because I just on you.
Right.
Right. Thank you so much.
I need some help because
I'm Bjork with another. Were you born with this or no? What comes to mind because of what you're explaining, but I wouldn't have thought that. I appreciate it. Imagine that.
How was this experience for you?
There's not too much research about it, and men don't have the organs, so I imagine. I guess it's just one of those things that it's just like you just never know someone's story.
I was in the Air Force.
You were in the Air Force. PTSD.
Why do you say that?
I can't. I've struggled with anxiety like my whole life.